25 on the touchback.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Here we go. 13.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Got him in, he finds Sanders. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 60 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. 6 yards on the pickup. And that'll bring up second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion. So here's 2nd and 4. Here's Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. A first down throw for Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Get that quarterback!
Hey, kill! 47!
Man, I got you.
26!
Prescott looks to throw on first. Completes it to Jason Witten. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down now, it's Coleman. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Watch twist!
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 64 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
A second down throw for Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
46.
On first and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Here we go. Going to 54. 26.
Prescott yet again. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Now Prescott. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Check 3. 11.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Steps away to his left. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
21.
Mike 5-4.
I smell fear.
Go.
I smell fear in that offense.
White.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore number 1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 3rd and long for Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Hey, wahoo!
50, Mike, 50. He can't hang.
Black!
Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Wide, get wide. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Joker.
Garoppolo on first down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. On first down, Garoppolo flushed out right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead, try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Now Elliott. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. To throw is Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what they're offering.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return will stop right around the 25.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Go, go, go.
Here we go, 47.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
You remember me? 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. DeForest Buckner, his second sack of the night.
Hey, kill. 26.
Throwing on second and long. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no. They went to him on first down, second down, and third down, all three incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 23.
Check.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Coleman now. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
21. Here we go.
You got 4. Brings up second and 9.
Hey, Charlie.
34-yard line.
On second and 9, Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. On the screen, this is Coleman. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Prescott on first down. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
Here we go. 180.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On second down, it's Coleman. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Coleman. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. This is Coleman. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Here we go.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Check it back.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Garoppolo, eluding the pressure right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Switch, 47.
Prescott to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. It got his man complete.